Hello and welcome. My name is Andrew. This is Morning Magic, where I go for the morning change, do a deck tech, and we tell some jokes as we play the deck to see how it does. Today we have a Gruul deck called Gruul Clans. It's actually a prefab deck that is meant for standard, but it is no longer in standard. So we're gonna try in historic to see how it can do. See if we can pull off some V's. We're just gonna go straight down the line because I don't know the deck great. Let's check it out. We have Giant Growth. Instant +3/+3 till the end of turn to pump them up. Pelt Collector. Whenever another creature you control enters the battlefield or dies, if that creature's power is greater than Pelt Collector's, put a +1/+1 counter on Pelt Collector. And as long as Pelt Collector has 3 or more +1/+1 counters on it, it has Trample. So if it gets to be a 4/4 or bigger, it has Trample. Lava Coil does 4 damage to a target creature, and if it dies, it would be exiled instead. Leafkin pumps us up. If we have 4 or more, it gives us 2 mana instead of 1. Clan Guildmage, target creature can't block this turn, or we can target land you control becomes a 4/4 elemental creature that has haste until the end of turn. It's still land. Collision, Colossus. Collision deals 6 damage to target creature with flying, and target gets us 4/4/2 and gains trample to one of our creatures. Dahmer's Ambush, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then that creature deals damage equal to the power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Thrash and Threat, target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. So it's kind of removal, right? We're trying to clear a path. And create a 4/4 red and green beast creature token with trample with threat. So we want to get big, clear the way, and get our creatures in for damage. Zerta Goblin has Riot, so it can come in with haste or a +1/+1 counter, our choice. Burning Tree Vandal also has Riot, but when Burning Tree Vandal attacks, you may discard a card and then draw a card. You don't have to though. Clamor Shaman has Riot. Whenever Clamor Shaman attacks target creature an opponent controls, can't block this turn, so we want that out to help clear the way. Gruul Spellbreaker has Riot and Trample, but as long as it's your turn, you and Gruul Spellbreaker have Hexproof. So that's a good one to have out there trying to target us specifically. A Living Twister. It is a creature elemental. Discard a land card. A Living Twister deals 2 damage to any target, like a little shock. And you can pay 1 green to return a tapped land you control to its owner's hand. Rhythm of the Wilds is an enchantment which can't be countered, and all of our creatures we control have Riot, so they can have haste or a +1/+1 counter. A Rubble Belt Runner can't be blocked by creature tokens. Savage Smash, target creature you control gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. A little more removal. Frenzied Aronix has Riot and Trample. If you pay 6, Frenzied Aronix gets +3/+0 to the end of turn. Sunder Shaman. A Sunder Shaman can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Whenever Sunder Shaman deals a combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls. Bulrak Clan Crusher. If you tap it, you can remove a +1/+1 counter from a creature you control, and Bulrak Clan Crusher will deal 2 damage to any target. And Ravager Worm has Riot, and when Ravager Worm enters the battlefield, choose up to 1. Either Ravager Worm fights target creature you don't control, or destroy target land with an activated ability that isn't a mana ability. And then finally, and the end of the line here is and raise Forerunners. We've got Zombie Pumbas. Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. When End-Raise Forerunner enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Trample until the end of turn. The problem with this deck is there are so many 1 and 2 drops that it's ridiculous. You could build a Gruul deck with these cards, but with 4 ofs that would be more competitive. And I might even do that just because they'd be interesting to see in a future video. If I do, I will link it to this one. And then we've got 25 lands, 10 mountains, 10 forests, and 5 dual lands here. Well, let's see how it does. Let's see if we can actually get some V's in historic. So let's do it. Gruul Clans. Once my dog ate all the Scrabble tiles. He kept leaving little messages around the house. Sure. We're gonna keep it. We've got some creatures and a spell. Let's put out Leafkin. Ramp-O-licious. They must have an instant of some kind. because it paused. 3 mana. Yep. Boop. Let's give it haste. I like going quickly. Bloop. They'll probably try to get rid of that. It's almost a good card. They've got 2 murderous riders murdering us. Let's give it haste. Bloop. They're damaging themselves with their murderous riders. That's why it looks like we're so far ahead. Lifelink. We've got some big stuff that comes out. We're going to put this out, and then if they don't get rid of it, then we will lava coil and zap it. Zap it with lava coil and then attack. That's the hope. Anyways, the hope and the dream. I told my wife she was drawing her eyebrows too high. She looked at me surprised. What? Assassin's Trophy, they're going to give me a land. Yes, we will look for a land. Thank you very much. Oh, we'll take a red one. We're going to give it haste. And we're going to bloop, get rid of that. Ah! Okay, and then we're going to all attack. Bloop, bloop. Very nice, very nice. And we can do Frenzied, Aeronix, and Lava Coil. As long as we're playing red and green spells, I'm happy. The quicker we get that morning change, the better. Which is one of the reasons I like aggro decks. I can get in more games, and that is amazing. The more games I get in, the better. We give it haste. We all attack. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And if they don't have something to clear the board, it's over. Whoop. Good game. We get the victory. Yes. Let's do it again. Turn 1, Gruul Gilgate. Turn 2, Mountain with Leafkin. Keep it. Alpine Houndmaster. Search for some cards. Zoop. Did you hear about the 2 people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Sure. It can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, I believe. Yep. Can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Alpine, they're getting puppies all over the place. We're still at 4 mana. All attack. Woohoo! We got halfway there. So if they go attacking, they'll have 1 blocker. No attacks. They're super wide. Oh my gosh, look at all those puppies. Oh, they've got another one. Sweet. Look at them go. They get there with the puppy dogs. Bloop, 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 bloop. Good game. Good game. Nice. I've never seen a dog's deck work. I'll be honest. That was nice. Here we go. Let's do it again. We're almost there. We are 2/3 of the way. Time flies like an arrow. Fruit flies like a banana. We'll keep it. We've got a Leafkin for some ramp. We love it. Hello to you. Good luck. Leafkin. We're going to start with this one. Haste. Attack. Boop. Reassembling skeleton usually means they're doing sacrifice because they can bring it back if they pay too. Death Baron. Skeletons you control. Would that be cool if it was skeleton tribal? I could dig that. Let's give it haste. We want to discard this. That's what we really want. I should have discarded a land for a land, but I want 6 lands. Great shock. That's not a skeleton. Target opponent loses 1 life. They gain a life. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's alright. It's alright. We want the mountain. Get rid of that flyer. Swing in for 3. Doop. How do poets say hello? Hey, haven't we metaphor? I'm gonna do that to somebody now. They feed the swarm and destroy our Bigosaurus. We're gonna come out with the +1/+1. Do no attacks. Oh no, they're gonna attack for sure now. Dang it, we need something to pump us up. No blocks. Bloop bloop. Well, dang it. Good game. We get the morning change. Yeah. We only did 3 games with this deck, but it was a pretty fun. It had little tricks up its sleeve to make it interesting. We got there in the first game. We almost got there in the last game. Like I said, I would probably change this around a little bit to make it more consistent by having more 4-ofs. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the jokes. I hope you can learn something from how lousy this deck is. Have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.